I was drafted out of college.
Caught a bus to Richmond and volunteered.
At 17 years old, you know, you just couldn't wait to get in there.
I said, my God, they aren't going to draft.
So I thought, well, I might as well go.
43 years old.
Got on a train with about 200 other guys. We went down to Fort Bragg, North Carolina for basic training.
3 months.
You got into a firefight, it was scary. The scariest thing you can imagine.
You die, and you know you die.
Just have to be alive, because I saw bullets go right by. The next morning, went over there, and a bunch of my buddies that took basic was dead sometimes.
Every day of my life, I'm grateful for the freedoms we have, because I know of all the people that went ahead of us through all
we did not lose
the years of the military.
We were prevented.
It's not over yet.
That gave me the
Still feel like brothers.
So knowing I was part of the team that went in to accept the surrender for peace.
Now, on the 6th of June, that morning about 2 or 3 o'clock, we ate breakfast. Getting ready to go to Normandy.
Captain Fellows came to me, and after he was briefed, and he said, "Ray, we'll all be killed." He says, "I told the battalion commander I could take one Browning automatic rifle, get on that cliff, and keep any infantry company from landing there."
And I could see the coastline, and it was looked like a giant sunrise. It was just red and orange, and of course it was. You could see the pulsating explosions on the beaches and inland, and you could hear the steady drone of the airplanes going over.
It was about 6:15 in the morning when we dropped bombs into the English Channel trying to destroy the landing craft obstacles that were in the water. I could see all of the ships, the wakes in the water, all of the smaller boats as they were churning around, getting ready to come in to the beach.
Went on, loaded up, got on the landing craft. There was 30 men to a craft. I was on number 5, and Ray, my brother, was on number 2.
Going in on the landing craft, it was terrible. The sea was rough. A lot of them got seasick. Some of the boats sank.
We'd just start slamming into these big waves, and then water would just pour over in the front of these, flat landing craft. When you hit one of those big waves, it would just pour over into our laps and into the bottom of the boat. And we had to take our helmets and start bailing water.
And we was moving towards the beach when my boat hit an obstacle. It looked like about a 2 or 3 inch pipe sticking up in the water. It knocked a hole in the bottom, and it sank within 20 minutes or more.
As we were getting kind of near shore, somebody hollered, "Man overboard," and we looked over the side of the board, and there was a soldier and a sailor, dead soldier and sailor, floating out to sea. And then we thought, we're playing for keeps now.
We hit the beach, and that's where we began to lose men.
Everybody on the boat was killed, coming off. We got a crossfire machine gun up those cliffs, and they just cut us to pieces. And the only thing that saved me, I went off side of the ramp.
First man off, he went off the middle of the ramp, and that thing was bucking up and down, and the thing hit him in the head and killed him.
I lost one man that morning. He was standing right next to me. He got his head cut off. A piece of shrapnel cut his head off.
And they shot the first one that tried to run, and then one of our medics went out to help him, and they shot the medic. And they were both screaming out there.
The beach was a terrible sight. The men were lying around, equipment was wrecked.
I just kept crawling among bodies. There's bodies all around, And I'd spot me a body. I waited a long time before I moved at all.
I understand the rest of them went in that morning. My brother and the rest of the company. It was 19 from Bedford got killed within about 15 minutes. It was just slaughtered.
And we were excellent. I mean, in excellent shape. I mean, all of us we could run all day and climb, and we just got wiped out on the beach. All that training just went down the drain.